Okay, this is supposed to be an E-flat alto trumpet or an E-flat valve alto trombone. It's currently set up in the key of D half sharp or E 1.5 flat. It's not quite D and it's not quite E flat. When I was taking apart one of these long E flat slides you get with a Getzen trumpet, I found out that the inside of this this tube here is, instead of it being outer slide tubing like all the rest, and then it has like the inner side tubing soldered on the inside of this, just up to there on most slides, and then it goes to the crook. This has a full insert, so this piece that fits into this section here, or the inner slide tubing there, goes all the way up to I think there. And then we have this, which is essentially the F slide shoved in here and then soldered in. So I have no way of removing this, so I have to make a brand new slide out of some other parts from the other E flat that I'm working on. Anyways, 4 valves. 4th valve is offset and slightly higher. The bell does have dents, as you can see. I don't have a buffer and I don't have any dent tools, so I can't do any buffing and I can't do any dent work. There's the rest of it. Again, the bottom does have some dents. The bell is from a 1920s or a 1930s CG Con 16L bass bugle. The valves are all from the Getzen trumpet, which has a 464 bore. The lead pipe, which is chrome and brushed, well, chrome and scratch brushed, is off of a Getzen 1960s baritone bugle. Those had like a 450 bore back then. Again, the receiver's off the same instrument. It takes a regular trombone shank mouthpiece, the small shank, not the large shank. It's got, let's see, look from this side. So 3rd valve runs along in the back, and there's the 4th valve slide. The slide has 2 sections in it. You can see where the other section is. You can remove this and can play as a 2-3 instead of a 1-3 alternative. The way it's set up currently is a 1-3 alternative. And it has a thumb rest there underneath the lead pipe because that felt about where it should be. It felt the most comfortable. That, what is that, F down at the very bottom is going to be probably sharp just because it has to be, you have to have a lot of tubing, and usually I'm primarily a tuba player. I throw out the 4th valve and usually the 3rd valve in order to get that low C in tune. I think my tuba has, I think, 12 inches of pull on the 3rd valve and another, let's see, 4, maybe another 10 inches on the 4th valve. I haven't oiled the valves today, so forgive me if some of them stick. And I'm not a trombone player. I hold it is pretty odd. It just seems comfortable like this. Not really sure. I mean, there is enough space in between the fourth valve and the third valve to, you know, put a finger in there or something like that. But this doesn't seem as comfortable to me as that. But that's just how I hold this. The bell has an, I don't know if you can see that. Yes, there you go. It has an unfinished engraving on it. I took a lesson from an engraver just to see if I liked it. Krista Camlis in, where is he? I think he's in Traverse City. But didn't finish it, didn't really like engraving as much as I thought I would. You can still see the, maybe not on the video, yeah, you can still see the con lettering on there. And I'm trying to think, what else? Yes, once I make a new slide, I'll have to use parts from the other Alto that I'm making, the more 4-valve inline. I just finished up the bell section the other day. So I'll probably have to scrap part of the valve section, or part of the valve tubing, to make the new slide for this. And I'll have to find some new tubing somewhere. Yeah, that's what, I guess this is a E flat, Alto, something or another, 4 valves. Yeah, there you go.